Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another MMA breakdown video. And in today's video we're talking about Dominick Cruz fighting TJ Dillashaw, and this was a very, very close fight. And this is the MMA Underground Facebook page, which I run, and I clearly post it was a great fight, and Dominick Cruz has never lost a UFC title fight, and I don't think he's ever lost a title fight in his life. He's 21-1 in his last 20 fights, which is a crazy record, and he's coming back from like 2 ACL injuries. And I write, how did you have the fight? I just think it was the takedowns, the missed shots from TJ that won Cruz the fight. And Tasha, which is a big supporter of the MMA Underground Facebook page, she says, yeah, Dominick won. I said, do you think it was the takedowns that won the fight? And she says, well, TJ said he didn't do his best. You could see that he was frustrated. And I said, maybe it was the new training camp for TJ that is what messed him up. And she says, particularly the takedowns, good striking, and she basically says he was frustrated during the fight, which I could see him being very frustrated and missing a lot of shots, because he got taken down like 3 times or 4 times, and he's never been taken down in his UFC career. And he also missed like 3 or 4 kicks where he landed on his ass. And Dominick Cruz, after 3 years of being injured, that dude is crazy. Still coming back like nothing ever happened. That's mind-blowing right there. And now we're going to look at the co-main event, which was Eddie Alvarez fighting against Anthony Showtime Pettis. And Anthony looks very good when he's kicking, punching, and throwing a lot of kicks. But when he's standing and getting taken down multiple times, that's when you can beat him. The way to beat him is to pressure him and take him down. Clay Guida took him down and beat him. Rafael dos Anjos took him down and beat him. And so did Eddie Alvarez, took him down and beat him. Eddie Alvarez is calling out the champion. I don't believe he's even ready for a title shot. And this is the Eddie Alvarez that people were expecting when he was coming from Bellator. They were expecting him to be a wild animal, whooping ass, taking you down, and just dominating. And when it was standing up, he did land a lot of... It's crazy what Dominick Cruz has done in the last 3 years, only fighting like twice. He's come back from 2 ACL surgeries, a groin tear, still remains to be one of the baddest men on the planet, and he hasn't lost since 2007. And he even says there's no ring rust, because if your mind is so perfect and you're training at the highest level, it doesn't matter how long you're out, you're still training. And he's one of those guys who trains all year long. So a lot of times when you're just constantly training all year long, you're just sparring, training, you're definitely not really any ring rust. But even though you're not really competing at a high level, you're still training at a high level. But at the end of the day, guys, I think this was a very, very close fight. You guys might say, well, TJ won. You guys might say Dominick Cruz dominated the fight. You guys might say, I didn't know who was going to win, because honestly, like I said, I didn't know who was going to win when it went to the judges' scorecards. But a split decision goes to Dominick Cruz. Will they do an automatic rematch? I hope not. I don't want to see him fight him again. I want to see somebody new step up and somebody new come along and get a title shot. I'm sick and tired of these automatic rematches, because I don't want to see the same shit over and over and over. That's just my opinion. I'm an MMA fan, MMA fanatic. I love this sport, but I don't love the automatic rematches. I think automatic rematches don't make sense, because there's no point when a champion loses. They should go back and start from scratch and maybe have 1 or 2 more fights and then build themselves back up. That's the way I really think it should be, because you never know if a guy loses a title and he goes back. Like Anthony Pettis, for example. He didn't get an automatic rematch, and he lost 2 fights in a row now. So it's that he's going to have to bust his ass to get back to where he needs to be. But as always, guys, I'm Trevor. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.